This episode is brought to you by Inspect Real Estate's new maintenance tracker, the easy-to-use, hassle-free way of handling your property maintenance tasks.
Hi and welcome to IRE TV. My name is Jess Sutherland and I'm from Ray White in Rochedale, and today I am joined with Dan from Pasfield Plumbing. How are you, Dan?
Good, thank you.
And today we're going to talk about the top 5 plumbing emergencies that a property manager deals with on a daily basis. Dan, can you please explain to us what are the top 5 emergencies and how to isolate that?
Absolutely. So one of the most common issues we face is a leaking tap or a burst pipe.
Yep.
Whether that's inside or outside, it's going to cause damage quickly. So a tenant should be aware of where they're going to turn the water off from. A tenant should know where their water meter is or where the water isolation point is. Now, also having, say for example, a screwdriver and a set of pliers with them ready to go to turn off the water as soon as they can.
Because sometimes those water meters are tricky to get that lid open, so
They
you
can
need
be.
something, and I know I've personally done it, I've used my keys to try and get it open for a tenant, or if I'm at a vacant property and discover it. So
Yes. The second most common plumbing emergency that we'll come across is a leaking toilet or an overflowing toilet. If the tenant's aware of where to turn it off from, there'll be a little tap on the left or right hand side underneath on the floor. Clockwise will turn it off. Or in some cases it'll actually be hidden, and if they can gently lift the lid off, they'll find that there's a chrome tap there, and if they can turn that off. So the third issue that we will come across is a hot water system not producing hot water.
Yep.
Now obviously if you're going to get a call after hours with that, how can we prevent an emergency call out and save the landlord some money? A few key tips for that one would be, have they checked the electricity switchboard? Mm-hmm. Often it's as simple as going to the electrical meter box and flicking a switch back on.
And generally they are labelled too, so it does say hot water system, or if it does say stove, so it's clearly labelled for the tenant.
100%. If it clearly says hot water and they can see it's off, just ask them to switch it back on and then wait up to, say, 4 hours to see if it gets hot again. Mm-hmm. The other thing they can do too is go out to the hot water system and just make sure that there's nothing leaking, everything is turned on. Sometimes we find that it's as simple as they don't have any gas for a gas hot water system. Also, say in a windy day, if they have a gas hot water system, they might find that the wind actually blows out the pilot light.
The pilot light, yeah.
Yeah, so there's a set of instructions inside the hot water system for that.
Mm-hmm. So that the tenant can clearly, obviously, start that on and save a simple call-out fee as well. They can do that themselves.
Yeah, and if the property manager is trained and knows how to go through these steps, then again, you can save the landlord some money and a call-out.
Yeah, definitely, and obviously it makes a tenant aware in that situation and also for the future as well. So,
100%, yeah. Fourth most common plumbing emergency that we come across is a leaking hot water system.
Yep.
Okay, so a tenant can quickly turn off the hot water. Now, next to the hot water system, there will be an isolation valve, a shut-off valve. They will need to turn that off clockwise until it stops, or if it's a quarter turn, they just need to turn it 90 degrees in the clockwise position. That most times will stop the leakage and prevent further damage to the property. And the fifth most common plumbing emergency we'll come across is a gas leak.
Okay.
As you can appreciate, a gas leak can become quite urgent quickly. Yes. Our rule is basically, if you can smell gas, it does have quite a distinct smell. Mm-hmm. First thing they need to do is turn off the gas bottles or the gas meter. Mm-hmm. So where are your gas bottles and meter? If the tenant looks around the house and sees some, silver bottles, on the top of those there'll be some handles, and they just get turned in the clockwise position.
Yep.
Now, if your tenant is on mains gas, there'll be a gas meter. That will look like a box, and on that box there will be a lever. The lever will be facing up and down with the direction of the pipe. To isolate that gas, the lever needs to be turned clockwise, 90 degrees, to be crossing against the flow of the pipe.
So that's great, Dan. Thank you so much. You do actually have something to offer for our viewers today.
Yeah, that's right, Jess. So we have on offer our PDF top 5 emergency breakdown procedure. Now, I don't expect everyone to remember these steps.
Yep.
So
it's a lot to take in.
Yeah. So to get access to this PDF, you can contact us through our office on the details provided. Also, we are big on helping property managers. So if anyone ever needs help in regards to emergencies or just general advice, we're always willing to help. We also offer a training program for property managers, which is in-house. We will come to you and we'll spend about an hour of your time in a relaxed environment and take you through anything that you would like to know and how to help you prevent emergencies from happening.
So thank you so much for coming in today, Dan. It is greatly appreciated.
No worries.
Thank you. And so there you have it. That is the top 5 plumbing emergencies and how to diffuse them. Thank you for watching. My name is Jess Sutherland from Ray White in Rochedale, and you're watching IRE TV.